Hey guys, I'm just getting ready to feed my starter for day 7, and so I wanted to check in and show you what I'm doing. Full disclosure, I didn't measure when I was feeding my starter yesterday, and I might have added more flour than a cup. So if yours doesn't look like this, it's okay. Hopefully you see at least a few bubbles. But if yours has a layer of liquid, then I still want you to dump that out today. And since we're gonna be adding a cup of flour, we're not gonna be dumping very much. I probably wanna make sure my jar is not more than about halfway full. So I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. And if it's more full than this, I would dump out a little bit. So hopefully it's around, like once you stir it down and get all the air bubbles out, it should be a little less than half full. Otherwise, if you have a quart jar, it might overflow if you add that much, which isn't the end of the world, depending on what you have around it. But if you have more than this, you might want to dump a little bit out. And then we're gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of filtered water instead of dumping today. This is gonna help us get ready to make pancakes tomorrow. And with the water in, mine's a little bit more than half full. And hopefully I don't overflow my jar, but it could happen. Okay, and then we're gonna add a heaping cup of flour today. You know, I think I am gonna dump out just a little bit, so mine's a little bit closer to half with the water in. And this is not an exact science. So if yours doesn't look just like this, or you have a little bit different amount, it's not a big deal. Okay, so there we are, close to half full. And we're gonna add a heaping cup of flour, so heaping. But I might use a different scoop so that I'm not spilling all over my counter. And again, if you are, like, this isn't an exact measurement, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir this in, and I'm gonna check how thick it is, and if I want it thicker, I'm gonna add more. Now my jar is getting very full. Okay, so mine is obviously thicker than usual.